Well, I started in the face and body paint world because, well, first when I was at the university, I was a nude model. So I used to have been drawn. So nudeness is just a natural thing for me. And well, I liked body painting, and I decided one day that I wanted to start doing it. I studied architecture, so we did all by hand. And well, that's kind of normal. My mom's got an art school for kids, so I've been painting all over my life. So I decided to switch from regular straight canvas to body canvas, and it worked out good. However, I was by myself. I mean, that was 9 years ago, and I was by myself down in my country. There was nobody else doing it, so I kind of had to learn just by doing it. So it was kind of tough, but it was great. It was a nice experience. I got to develop my own way of making it, like not copycatting people, and I believe I've done fine. It helps you develop the creativity and the thing, and I'm really happy with it. I don't have any regrets. If I get to choose once again what to do, I will probably again start body painting. Well, the best way to stay motivated is actually very easy. It relies on what we're doing and if we like it or not. It's just a matter of loving what you do and putting your love, putting your feelings and putting your effort into it for 100 and 200 and 300 and 400%. That's the best way to get motivated. I mean, it's just the best way to smile every day, and also you have to have a lot of courage. If you don't do it on the first day, well, it's not like a regular canvas paint that you can keep on painting for weeks or months. I think one of the good things of body painting is that you actually have one day to make it. If you didn't make it, you can scratch it, wash it off, and start all over again, very fresh. And that kind of thing makes you do every day the things again better and better. Because the more you make them, the better you make them every time. So my motivation is actually that one. It's love. Love the work, love what you do, and put everything you've got into it. And that'll be retrieved with what you see, the outcome of your work. And then it'll make a circle. It'll keep going. That's the best way, I guess. And to be creative, it's I don't know. It's just a matter of probably craziness. People call it like that. I think it's a plus, which is actually try always to think on different things. Try always think what the people do not do. Look for the reasons why they don't do it, and look for a way of doing it, right? So right there you get the advantage on doing and leading and getting to the goals of doing what nobody else has done. There should be a reason why they haven't done it, but if you can pass over that, you will achieve a very good outcome, and you'll be very, very happy, because that goal, that winning feeling, is very, very exciting. Well, out in the corporate world, body painting for corporate people, it's kind of a tough job, because they're always looking for something different. However, they still like the business way, for the protocols they have over the hotels, how to get in, how to get out, all those kind of things. Well, you have to be very organized, and you have to be very serious, and you have to be very diplomatic. That goes along with a good way of handling public relationships, right? How to sell properly the idea, how to find out what is exactly that this whatever company is, whatever company wants, what is it that they need, which they don't know they need, and how to sell them the idea properly for them to say, yes, we're gonna get a little further. We're gonna go a step further and do a different thing. Let's try it up with this guy. Once you do that and you keep a good PR, a good relationship, and a good response to them, and we're all happy with it, everything is an aftermath. Because once you do a really good job and the client is satisfied, you know that you filled up all the commitments and you did it properly and you did it very professionally, then the word starts to spread. And as the same thing that happens with your friends, that you do something good and everybody talks about it, same happens with the company. You do a very good job and the companies talk along with themselves, and they see, and you know what somebody else did and how did they do and how do they work. They talk to each other, and the good word spread gives you much more business every day and every day. It's just a matter of trying to keep it simple, try to learn and understand their business language, which artists are kind of freaked out with it, but understand what they say, how to say it, how they properly move, and just do a good job. Do a good job and be happy with it. Send them that energy and they'll give it to you back, and then word is going to start to spread and you'll have a lot more work. Yeah. Well, my advice for new body painters or people who want to start body painting, it's very simple. Do not be afraid. You can't be afraid of colors. You can't be afraid of size. How much am I going to paint? How big is the person, or how small is there? You can't be afraid of what people is going to say, because there's people that always likes it and there's people that always don't like it, right? And I think that the most important thing is not to be afraid of yourself, not be afraid of your capabilities, because you probably don't even know them. I didn't even expect to be over body painting. I studied architecture, right? However, I ended up here because God led me to here, and I'm body painting, and I have 9 years doing it, and I'm working corporate for Four Seasons and for Marriott and for you know, banks and things, and I'm doing pretty good, and I never expect to be here. However, I was not afraid of going forward, and I'm still not afraid of going further. So my advice is, don't be afraid to lose, because you're not losing anything. If you do a body painted that you don't like, well, that's experience. That might help you change some other things and do a better body painting next time, which hopefully might be the same day or the next day. Just don't lose your push, right? Your race, your forward. Don't lose your speed. Now, go ahead, put some love on it, and be happy. You have to be deliriously happy when you're working, because 90% of the time we are awake, we're working. If you don't enjoy what you're doing, you're not gonna be happy at all. So go ahead, take the good things out of what you do, out of the paintings you do, take the experience, look for the other painters, look for what they do, try to learn from them. There are very, very good body painters all over the world, and look for good people. Look for what they have to teach you out of the way they are, the way they live, and the way they paint. Look for Mark Reed. He's a fabulous guy. He's a fabulous, excellent painter. Look for Jeannie. She's a fabulous girl. She's so nice to meet, and she paints gorgeously. Look for the people of New Zealand, for Julian Beltram and Yolanda. They are such a great guys, and they paint extremely good, and they love what they do. Those three people, they have all what you need to be successful. You have to learn from them, the way they behave, the way they live, the way they act, and the way they paint. If you go after that, you'll probably be just as happy as them. You'll probably be just as successful as them. And you'll definitely be just as good as they are into the body painting business. My advice, go forward.